Yeah, seems like a reasonable use of contact. You've got somebody who works there who can give you the lowdown.
Bullshit papers.
Hey, okay, no, we're not. Okay. Listen, we're not talking about that shipment. We're talking about the other shipment. Wink, wink. The one with should have been set up with Big Tony.
Oh my god.
Can't be saying this in public and everything.
For the record,
but...
as a Nexus native, I'm just rolling my eyes and wishing I was anywhere else.
Yes, unfortunately, he's rolled 9 successes. Big Tony magically appears.
I meant just for the accent he was putting on.
Oh,
Work medium-sized Tony.
That's how Big Tony talks. It's his thing.
We're not talking bigger than small Tony, larger than little Tony here.
What do you mean there's a sliding scales of the size of Tony?
There are more.
Tony gang.
We're talking about
Really?
we're talking the Tonys,
No, I don't know.
Well, here's the thing: we have Tony, little Tony, big Tony, bigger than big Tony, bigger than big,
by
but
the
smaller
light
than
of
little
the sun,
Tony.
it's still going.
Strike it, Tony.
Oh, God.
Tiger hands, Tony.
And then we have Tony. We have Tony.
Spam, egg, hams, and Tony.
We have his sisters, Tonina.
Tony can be a woman's name too, right?
Yeah.
But it's not spelled the same.
Oh, you mean Tony?
Oh, God. Medic! Medic for my sanity!
No.
Oh.
Anyway, 9 successes, great.
9 successes. Alright, so Big Tony, who has a very strange accent, no one ever knows where it came from, apparently does have a shipment lying around here. It's like, oh yeah, that shipment. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, dear.
It's the one marked with the horse's head. Just don't take anything else.
Yeah, we won't.
Get in.
Else anyway.
The horse's head. Tony's Tony's coat of arms and call sign.
Fuck.
Thank you, good sir. Don't worry, you know where the
Southern Bell now.
you know where you shall know where the payment will be. What
did you just botch? Is that your sanity roll?
Oh, God, yeah. Down. Take a sanity knock.
Assume I started with any.
Alright, we collect Big Tony's box.
And that's not a euphemism.
Let me go deeper in.
No, we don't collect it. We pretend to collect it and then just keep going further.
Mm-hmm. I'm kind of curious though what Tony would be shipping, but all right, go further.
No.
I'm not.
All right, let's go in.
Curiosity killed the nightcast. Let's just carry on. If that isn't the name of a charm, then by God, it should be.
We go in. We avoid the subplot. Greg just has fun in the background.
Yeah, that's fine.
Avoid the subplot. We're about to walk straight into it. The subplot of how many mafiosos can the gang piss off?
1.
Yeah, the important one.
The largest Tony.
God, we've gone full It's Always Sunny, haven't we?
The absolute.
The gang piss off the mafia.
They just call him Tony.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
you mean Tony?
Anyway, how far do we get before it starts being hard to breathe from the heat?
You kind of go through like the bits that've got like huge amounts of molten lava and stuff like that.
We're gonna have a Terminator 2 moment, aren't we?
Yes, basically there's pig iron everywhere.
In reverse.
What, someone's just gonna forge a Terminator?
No, it's gonna come. It's you basically gonna see one rising out of the magma or the molten metal.
Magma.
Coming on up with a thumbs up.
Is it a thumbs up or is it a middle finger?
Oh,
we don't know.
It's both.
Yeah.
He's got 2 hands.
And he knows what to do with them.
Look, it's not like we're going to be fought by fire golems or something like that here.
Wait, we have a goal anymore?
No, golems.
Fire golem.
Oh.
Which do actually exist. They're a construct.
They're pretty mean, if memory serves.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Anyway.
yeah, you're moving through your traditional foundry, looking pretty good, and it will get damn hot. The way I imagine this place is probably built is got multiple layers, and they kind of shift the ore.
It says that the foundry is built on top of the tomb. Like the tomb is the foundation.
So they probably drop the iron ore down on top of the tomb, use it to melt, and then have it run off to the actual foundry on all the sides.
I mean, points for using existing sources intelligently. I have to give them that much.
Hey, a continuous use of heat is a very valuable resource.
No, agreed. I'm actually in complete agreement with them. Just shit, use it if you've got it, man.
So yeah, you kind of get to the drop point where they've got massive amounts of iron or ore, depending which part of the foundry you're in.
There's an entire section entirely devoted to reclaiming the weaponry that they've captured.
Yep. There's probably quadrants, isn't there? It's probably the iron ore refinery.
What they probably have was a big vessel that is continuously superheated, and they're just basically dropping everything in.
That's basically the tomb itself.
Oh, that's what they have over the tomb. I'm just thinking because the tomb itself wouldn't be the stone vessel for the heat, right?
I mean, the bottom of it probably is. They've got fire brick around.
Mm-hmm. Here's a question: is this thing so completely, utterly, burningly hot? How do we get past heat? Is the question. I mean, this is the same problem as we were having beforehand, where we couldn't deal with super hot materials in the first place.
But this is a bit more of a natural heat,
rather than
well,
for a given value of natural.
It's not super hot sun. It's fire heat.
It's a man-made form of hot.
Is what destroys things. Just being around it, the heat it gives off probably isn't half as.
What was that whole thing about super hot air stuff when you're dealing with volcanoes?
Just don't be anywhere near it. It's a volcano. Bad news. Just don't do it. That's me paraphrasing horribly.
Mm-hmm.
It's a volcano. What do you expect?
All right. I would expect someone be turning into a skull fortress.
No, we've already done that too.
Yep. Because these things are not supposed to be easy to get into.
They're not. We just had the pegs for the holes for the last few.
So yeah, you kind of get there. You can see there is steps down there. Not like anyone used them in a while.
All right, get your asbestos vests on.
We have Vestus?
Asbestos.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, Exalted are too cool to get lung cancer. That's a pro smoking at your home there, kids.
Actually immune to cancers.
And there will be kits.
I actually have an in-character answer for you there.
We can be
no,
cancer.
If it's wild cancer, you're not.
Wild cancer?
That's magic cancer. Come on.
Yeah.
We're immune to mundane cancer, which is all about asbestos is going to do.
Yeah, I'll give you that one.
God, there's cancer, but worse.
Well, of course it's the worst cancer. It's the fucking fair folk. What do you expect?
I don't expect anything with the fair folk.
And that's why you'll never be
That's
disappointed.
actually a pretty good way to do it, because if you're not expecting it, they can't surprise.
As we walked out.
As we walk to our certain deaths. Yeah, whoops.
So, Gray, would this be stamina resistance checks for the heat?
Yeah.
Oh god. Okay, that's.
Do
not
we
one of my
get
better
bonus
rules.
dice for the asbestos?
Yep, you can have like 3 bonus dice for that.
All right, I have 4.
And 1.
What's the what's the threshold we're talking about here?
What the fuck?
Okay.
Ablative.
we did well.
Yeah.
Ablative knows how to deal with the heat.
Well, I mean, I am qualified to smelt orichalcum, which
No, that was-
uses
I mean-
literally the heat of the sun and volcanoes.
Well, wait, that's Cloud got 8. Well, Cloud got 8. I'm still talking about Vengeful, just balling it, going through like a boss.
I once stole a fireproofing pendant from a dragon blood. It was a good day.
Ah,
yeah,
if
well,
anybody-
I once stood in a volcano.
Yeah, but you just do that as a thrill thing, don't you?
No, I do it so I can make shit.
Oh, same difference.
I just deal with the radiating heat of my massive muscles.
Well, that explains why you look like you're about to catch fire.
I'm just too hot to handle. This is right here, just adding a bit too much.
Well, the heat's clearly gone to your brain then.
Yeah, it gives all the girls smouldering locks.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Gray. You're better than this.
No, I'm not. How long have you known me?
Point
Got a
taken.
point.
Yeah, I'll give you that one.
Anyway, so most of you have to drop off fairly early. Duel makes it quite far in, but Ablative somehow manages to walk pretty much up to the door.
Is the door locked?
I think the lock melted out a while ago.
Intelligence, craft fire. Can I do this without killing my...
The 1 is a good start.
Yeah.
Botches the intelligence roll. You got this.
5.
I don't got this!
Yeah, you think you could probably do it. Bit of prep. Because
You got this.
they must have built this somehow.
I mean,
Yeah.
they probably built it before turning it on.
I'm going to pull the door outward instead of pushing inward.
Backdraft.
Well, it's more so that the door's still between me and whatever's inside.
Okay. Yeah, that is a good choice. As get anyone upstairs looking over, looking down on what he's doing, your eyebrows are gone.
He
I'm
just
sorry.
goes,
Yeah, just like a superheated blast of air. Don't think it's quiet anymore. The roof's gone as well.
Nice.
On
You
the plus
remember when we were
side,
being subtle?
No?
Oh, does
Stop.
that? I have a question, Gray. Does that look like a certain signal? You wouldn't say from the outside.
Oh, fuck.
Oops.
I mean, if it's signally shaped, one would say, because we never really said what the signal was. Well, did we?
no.
Nope.
I really
I'm
wish
pretty
you weren't
sure we
mentioning
said-
this.
I'm pretty sure we mentioned explosives.
Yeah.
Explosions, actually.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you did.
Well,
Yeah.
we just went loud.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
I'm
By
gonna roll.
accident.
Huh? You gonna roll, Gray?
I'm just gonna roll my first
Oh.
dice of the session.
Oh, all right.
Like a man deprived.
All right. What's that, Gray?
Problem.
That's
I
probably a
hope
problem.
that wasn't the emissary catching on to it.
Oh, fuck, that would be bad.
Yep, I think that was the signal.
Oh, bum.
Well, I guess. I mean, what's up?
There's you kind of run to the window and you just see some horrific disco rave of red lights just lighting up the other half of the city.
Nice.
Do we hear a singing rending cry as the knives get back to the go back?
Probably not that bad, but yeah.
I mean, put it like this: you know what happens when you have something under tension and everything? Like, think of. I was just thinking of the fact that since the knives would be so far away from their place of magical origin, they would essentially be, pulling even harder to go there.
I mean, you just want a comedy sound effect, don't you?
Yes.
Okay. As long as we're clear on each other's goals, then we know what we have to work with.
Okay, so we just went out.
Yeah, so the stuff. Okay, no more vaults. We're done with tombs. Now is the time that we get the fuck out.
We still have, we see this. A blade of is still down there doing his thing.
Well, no, a blade of an eye, aren't we?
You're way back, but you're the closest
We're like
one.
the only ones on the floor, but
Yeah.
I'm the only one who's actually within striking distance.
Okay, fair enough.
This is basically a blade of show. If you can figure out how to get the goodies out of this place.
Okay, what kind of pressure is coming out of this?
Once it goes, the pressure's actually not too bad.
Normalized?
Yeah, it's normalized. It's almost like you've kind of uncorked it.
I'm guessing it's still hot as
It's
all
still
hell.
hot. It's hot as hell, but you think you've got it's actually getting towards manageable. Yeah, this is basically what I imagine the other side of the city lining up to, just with red lights.
Zoom, zoom. And then the spectral people are running around as well because Carcer's probably dealing with telling them how to do their thing.
Yep. Because he's obviously also just taken that as the first sign.
Mm-hmm.
It's all going well, guys.
Yeah, if we just wanted to, cause a ridiculous amount of havoc and mayhem, sure.
Alright, so.
Sorry about that. Back.
Nothing of consequence happened.
Nothing of consequence happened at all.
What the fuck is that?
Nothing.
Okay,
nothing.
and that
Oh, hello.
So everything happened? We're basically He-Man Master of the Universe shit is happening right now on the outside.
Okay, so you remember how we had told the skull
No, I was
guy
there for that bit. I was there for that bit, but then I step away for a moment, and I come back, and there's a giant fucking neon sign coming out of the room.
No, that's...
One, lasers, not neon, and two, imagine all of that but red, and also slightly the city is on fire.
Slightly?
What do you mean the city is slightly on fire?
Well, you know how we talked about how he thought we'd just given him the...
Oh, yeah, we've
Do you remember what the signal was for him to start doing?
Yep. I do now. Fuck. Oh, man.
Yeah, man.
In my defense, I had no way of knowing that was a pressure valve.
No. I completely agree. This is not an attempt to rag on you for it. It is, however, a very big problem.
Unforeseen consequences. But let's.
One thing's for damn sure: we've shut down the foundry.
Yeah, that's unquestionable.
Well, not yet. We need to go and
The roof is gone. I think the place is shut down.
Well,
it may not
we
be
haven't
permanently gone, but my God, we put it into a bit of a temporary business closure.
Yeah, I mean, a blade. Could you go in? Is it possible for you to go further in and push your luck a little bit?
I don't know, Gray. Is it possible for me to go further in and push my luck a little?
You can definitely always push your luck. It's going to be another test.
Great.
Oh, this is
Dungeon
gonna
School
hurt.
GMing, I see.
Man, I wish I had.
Right, Joel. If I collapse, start pulling me out.
Got it.
Give her a rope or something.
A rope's just gonna catch fire.
You're about to say tightrope, rope catches fire. Curses.
Yes, ropes are not going to do the job. On the other hand, I actually have a decent enough pool, so that's not so bad.
Stamina plus resistance plus 3 from asbestos.
Don't forget the asbestos.
Good old asbestos.